Alright, so I'm gonna test this whole thing out real quick. This is what the DVD looks like. So, let me okay, let's do this. I know people hated this movie, but I just got this to try it out, so let's play the DVD. Okay. Oh, according to the... Okay, so according to the... Yeah. So, like, you press this button to go... To skip chapters, you press this to skip... You press this to go back to the previous chapters. So if you press the square button, it goes to the menu, and let's see what happens. Okay, so I can see that we press this thing to go back to the beginning of the film. It doesn't have a... According to 2 reviewers, this thing doesn't have a menu, so if I press this thing, it will go back to the beginning. So if I press this thing, it will skip the whole thing. So it only says 2 out of 2, and it goes back to the beginning. So the formatting, let's see how the formatting looks. So yeah, see, I usually either press these 2 buttons to pause this movie. So I press this thing, I press this thing to rewind it. And I'm so glad I can still do that, So I know lots of people might not find this DVD much entertaining, but I think it's alright since I can still do all this stuff. So you can still fast forward it, you can still rewind it, you can pause it and everything. Yeah, you can do everything else except it doesn't have a menu, it has no chapters, look. So it has, you can see right here, they're blocked, so it has no setup, you can't do subtitles, you can't change the audio, there's no menu. The only thing you can do so this is a DVD by Blue Underground. It was released, I found out this came out in July of 2003. This film came out in 1976. Yeah, I found out this was released by Blue Underground. Like, you see, even though there is no Blue Underground logo anywhere, like even nothing on the back, it doesn't say anything on the disc, it just says the movie title. So what I can do here is so this might take a while, but I'm just going to rewind this whole thing to the end and see what happens. Let me show you what happens if this whole thing finishes. I think this is an okay DVD since you can do everything else, like control this DVD, like pause, rewinding, and fast forwarding. People might not find this thing as much entertaining as the special edition one from 2013, as it says on the back. Yeah, sorry about the boobs. That was bad. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the end. Yeah, the part where they kill the girl and rip her intestines out, and yeah, I think this is the director. I don't know who that is. I guess that's the director of the film. Yeah, and that's what he does. You can see that, yeah, he cuts 2 of her fingers off. She, this is obviously fake. So only some people found this to be real, but it isn't really. It's not really real at all. It's fake, as you can see on a few parts. Yeah, you see that he cuts her other hand off. So this is, I think this is what happens if the thing finishes. It's gonna go back to the beginning. Like, it's even what happens if you press the square button. Like, the square button takes you to the menu, but this DVD, if you press this thing, it takes you back to the beginning. So okay. Okay, so let's see what happens if the thing finishes. Okay. Yep, it goes back to the beginning. I mean, I'm just gonna go back to my PlayStation menu, and yeah, like that's basically what you get from this DVD. As soon as it finishes, it goes back to the start. According to 2 reviewers, it loops over and over again, basically. So, but the only positive things about this DVD, because I found out this was a limited edition, you can pause it, you can fast forward, you can rewind, everything. You can do everything with this DVD. I know it, but except you don't have a menu, you don't have any subtitles, no audio selections, no chapter selections. Like you press this button, you press this button to skip chapters, and this is what happens. Like this is the only chapter basically. So it might take a while to go to the ending. Kind of took a while for me to go to the ending. I apologize. I'll probably edit that part out, the boobs and the bloody gore stuff. So yeah, I think this is an okay DVD, even though it doesn't have a menu, doesn't have any chapter selections, no setup and anything. I do think it's an okay DVD since you can still rewind, pause, and fast forward everything. So yeah, like you see, there's no Blue Underground logo on the disc either. Yeah, like this is the black casing, and that's what you get from the DVD of the 2003 DVD of Snuff, the film that can only be made in South America where life is cheap.